I'm Boogie King, making flavor whoppers. I'm a paper hat. Would you like an apple pie with that? Would you like an apple pie with that? Ding, by the dun, ding, by the dun, ding, by the dun, ding, by the dun. I gotta run, I gotta run, I gotta run, I gotta run. Don't bump me right and hot, bad, it really hurt bad, and so you skin dry. Would you like an apple pie with that? Would you like an apple pie with that? Where is the bell? Wait for the bell. Can't hear the bell. Where is the bell? Ding by the dun, ding by the dun, ding by the dun, ding by the dun. I'm a Liberty King making flavor whoppers. I'm a paper hat. Would you like an apple pie with that? Would you like an apple pie with that? Ding by the dun, ding by the dun, ding by the dun, ding by the dun.
Matt Ruth here, avid reader, writer, painter, video gamer, movies, novels, and comic book fan. And yeah, I was up in the air whether or not to do a stream tonight, but I figured I got a little bit of drinking in, so I figured why not. I'm overdue for streams. I said I got to do more streams, so yeah, I'm here. And just wondering how you're doing, if you're having a good night. Part of the reason I'm doing another Mad show tonight is we're now at 30 days into the campaign with 30 days to go. So we're halfway into the IndieGoGo campaign. So I thought, what better opportunity is there than now to just have a look at where we're at. So in any case, if you haven't checked out SOLTAC already, it's down in the description. And again, like I said, our campaign is 30 days in with 30 days remaining. So what's good is so far on IndieGoGo, you can still find my book. Currently, you can look up by Mad Ruth or by SOLTAC, and it still comes up in the YouTube search. Fingers crossed it stays that way. And we're now at 48 backers with $2,635 raised, which is fantastic. I'm about halfway to I'm past halfway to my expectations for this campaign. I was really hoping to come out of this campaign with 100 backers and about $500,000. So I'm halfway there. I do have some updates that I can give you at this time, but in case before I do that, let's just check out some of the artwork. So if you do go into my campaign, you'll notice there's two videos in place. There's a video there that talks about the 11x17 artwork, but I'm actually going to go through that tonight as well. So I'll show that to you again, so there's no need to actually go back to this video. Unless you want to see the sketches that were done in the ash can that go with each original piece of art, because I won't pull those out again, but you can have a look at that. Some promotional artwork as well. Again, this is a panel from page 8 in the book. Panel artwork from the cover. Promotional line art taken from pages 68 and 82. So if you didn't know, one of the unique things about my campaign is that all the line art is complete, which again we'll talk about tonight. So not only is my book 92 interior pages, which is a nice thick trade paperback, but all the line art's done. So if you do back my campaign, it's not one of those books that you're going to have to wait for a year or 2 years to receive. I'm trying to have this book off to the printer by the end of this year, which, by the way, is one of the things I wanted to talk about. So if you didn't know already, again, part of this update, if you didn't know already, I got to take this off. I'm really hot. I've been in touch with the printer already. So this book was fully funded. The print costs were fully funded right from launch, which is why I started with a $500 funding goal, because I knew I was going to print this. But I've already been in touch with the printer, and we're pretty much good to go. He's waiting for the final pre-press books. We're currently working on the press dress, which is basically the inside front cover, the back cover of the book, and that's pretty much it. A couple more things to do with the cover. The other thing that's holding us up a little bit, I got a white something there. Other thing that's holding us a bit is colors. We still have 25 more pages to color. That's holding us up. Lettering, I think we're lettering the last 8 pages, so it's not going to be very long until all the lettering is done, and then it's a matter of transferring those lettering files over to the line art version, and then making sure that as the final 25 colored pages come in, that we finish the colored book. So again, we're working at about 8 pages a week, 25 pages to go. Yeah, still 3 more months of colors. So that's the thing that's holding us up. I don't know. We're getting into November, December, January. You know, it looks like I might print the book in January, but like I said, I'm still looking to fulfill in March of next year. So if you back this book, not only is it fully funded, not only are you guaranteed to get your book, but you're guaranteed to get your book March of next year, hopefully. The campaign is June 2023. I've given myself till June, but I'm going to try to get the book to you then. So Oh, sorry, I'm just not feeling the booze tonight. So back to the campaign. And again, I just want to say thank you so much to the 48 backers. Absolutely incredible. When you get this book, you're going to be blown away, I promise you. I put so much love into this book, so much dedication. And again, we're 30 days. That's it, 30 days to go. This is one of those books, I'm not going to lie, I don't know if I'm going in demand. I don't know if IndieGoGo is going to let me go in demand. Potentially, if you don't grab this book in the next 30 days, you may not have an opportunity. But, again, just going through panels. What I do plan on doing with the printer, however, is I'm negotiating anywhere between 1,200 and 1,400 copies of the main book. So again, I'll show you some of the tiers. So this is the cover. If you're looking here, so this here's the cover for the main book on the campaign for the color book, and I'm going to print between 1,000 and 1,200 copies of that. If you're interested in backing a copy, I hope you do. Again, this is something that I've been rattling around in my head for 15 years. In any case, I'll try to read this off for you. 200 years of war between man and machine have resulted in the solar system depleted of critical resources. Hades, Vex, and the AI Hive are exiled on Mars, and their AI siege weapons have been outlawed throughout the corporate order. Humanity's desperate attempts to travel amongst the stars have ended in catastrophic failure. With the Ronin saboteur Misha Atsu evading capture at the edge of the heliosphere, it is time to call in Dexter Barrow, the merchant of death who once saved humanity from the brink of annihilation. When Dexter, the bounty hunter, agrees to subdue this elusive new threat, he discovers an ominous conspiracy involving sinister forces beyond the pale, and that the fate of our solar system is again at peril. Yeah. So I just threw that together for the campaign. But so here's a couple tiers to go through. Here's the featured tier. This is the best deal I could offer. So you'd get both the colored copy, the main book. Again, I'm going to print 1,000 to 1,400 copies, and that's it. That's all that's going to exist in the world for that book. So although 1,400 copies may sound like a lot, and sure, I've only got 61 backers, 48 backers. I think about 70 books have already been purchased. So yeah, I might have 930 copies. I might have 1,300 copies, but that's it. That's going to be in the world. And once those are gone, that cover will never be printed again. As for the line art book is going to be the most rarest book in the campaign. For that line art book, you're looking at receiving, I'm probably going to print either 200 or 400 copies of that book. So that's it. So it could be 1,000 copies of this, 200 copies of this, and potentially 500 copies of the half issue. And that's a very small print run in the grand spectrum of things. So grabbing a copy of this now, this might be the only opportunity to grab this book. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with it from there on after. But yeah, it's 30 days left, and then the campaign is done. So if you didn't know already, with my campaign, if you just choose to go with the book, not only are you getting 92 interior pages, which is the equivalent of 4 floppies, which is a lot of pages. You're also getting an ash can. So there's an ash can that I've already had done up. I created that back in 2020. And again, I can go through that with you. Here's the ash can I made back in 2020. So yeah, I just threw this thing together basically to create the main characters for the book. Solidify, make everything. So you get that ash can with the bios and all that good stuff. A bunch of line art there in the back. You get that ash can for free with every copy of the book. So that's a pretty good deal in my opinion. I've done everything I can to make up for the expensive shipping. Just know with the shipping, it's going to go through Canada Post, UPS, tracked mail, so there won't be any additional charges on delivery. won't be any additional charges on delivery. I just want to keep claiming that because I've experienced that. I'm not happy with that. But in any case, this featured tier seems to be the most popular. That's the one that most people are going for, and I'm so happy. I'm so grateful for everyone who's backed this book. Thank you so much for making my dreams possible here. Retailer tier doesn't seem to be doing very good. In any case, we'll go through some of the interior pages, but if you'd like to go through my campaign, you can see I've actually taken the time to put complete lettered pages into my campaign, so you can actually see what the final pages will look like, see what the lettering will look like, see what my writing is like. A couple of cool things that I put in there as well. So there's original art tiers, and I still don't know why those original art tiers are there, to be honest. Like, I don't think people fully understand what kind of a deal you're getting for those original art tiers. So if you were to back one of these original art tiers, which you can see here, you'll receive one of everything. You'll get that particular 11 by 17 original art. Then you'll get an 11 by 17 print. Then you'll get both books, the color book, the line art book, and the ash can. Then you'll get all the prototype stuff that I created back in the day. So you get a copy of the prototype version 1 of this, not version 4, which is what everyone's going to receive. You get some of these trading cards. Again, I printed 5 prototype trading cards. Those come with exclusively with that art tier. And then you get any of the actual stretch goals. So you actually get two of the ash cans, because you get the original prototype ash can and then the new ash can, and then any stretch goals thereafter. So that is a massive bundle that's available for only $225 US. Just incredible, an incredible deal. And yeah, all 8 of those are still there. Here's a look at the line art right there. And just a few more things. Again, we're nearing $3,000, and if I hit $5,000, we'll unlock that first trading card. And again, just a couple more cool things from the campaign. Also, as well, if you want to check this campaign out, I highly suggest going into the updates. Speaking of which, I'm going to have to do a new update here very shortly, probably after I finish this video. But in each of these updates, I've also included some artwork for people to look at. Again, just me talking about the campaign. That the stickers were unlocked. I look at the line art cover. Yeah. So yeah, I update this campaign fairly frequently. Like I said, at the end of this video, there'll be another update. So one of the things I wanted to show you here is this update here. So if you're curious just to see how big this book is, there you go. There's an image containing how many pages there are. You can get a better feel for how big this book is. So again, like I said, 48 backers. We're halfway through the campaign, 30 days remaining, and $2,600 raised. So again, I just want to say thank you to everyone for that. And yeah, I'm gonna have to work extra hard to get this drink down tonight. It's not gonna be easy. I'm not gonna lie. Again, said I wouldn't do drink streams, but same time I had to make a new video. It is what it is. So.
Somebody, yeah.
that nonsense. So, again, I'm just having fun. I figured it was time to throw a video together. And I said I'll throw more videos together. So I don't know if you noticed, I keep pumping these videos out. And I just want to say thank you. I'm up to, 137 subscribers on my YouTube channel. So a couple things I got planned. Mad Ruth does have things going on in this crazy brain of mine. It's not just partying and drinking all day. A couple things I want to do. So I don't know if I'm going to do it while the campaign's still running with 30 days to go. I might just bite the bullet and accept the outcome of what happens with those 30 days. Again, I don't know if the campaign's going to go in demand or not. This might be your last chance to grab this book internationally. I'm not going to lie. I mean, you can still DM me. We can still talk about it. I'll still try to find a way to get you a copy, but the campaign's obviously the best way to do it. The campaign's the best way for us to launch the next book. So, a couple things I've got on the go is, so I don't know if you know, but I do draw. I am an artist on top of the writer. So, sorry. In addition to being the writer, there's the script for SOLTAC. There's my thumbnails. In addition to doing that, I also illustrate all of the layouts. So I can draw. I just choose not to draw. I haven't really taken drawing seriously since the 90s, maybe. Maybe I'm a little intimidated to draw again. Let's see if I can't find some really cool pages in here instead of just showing random yeah, that's me messing around there. That's one of the pages. I made some pretty cool ones near the back. Okay. Me doing layouts. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean. I can draw. I just I need to get back into it. But yeah, that's SOLTAC right there. That's the entire complete book. 2 years worth of work. But all the line art for all these layouts is done. The book itself is done. 25 more pages to color, and we're ready for print. So some of the things I wanted to share with you again about talking about my artwork, because I am going to somewhere with this. So that was I showed you that black flag piece that Gonzalo did earlier. That was the reference that I gave him. That's what led to that black flag piece. Again, I drew that. I drew this. My original sketch for Giles. So like that I drew for Giles, and then I'm not the greatest artist in the world, but that Giles illustration. This is what eventually became this, right? So, what view am I at? Yeah. So you can see there's what that eventually became, and that was the reference drawing, right? So I mean, I can draw. You know, I'm not completely inept at drawing. There you go. Here's a couple drawings I did for the Hades Vex warships. You know, I mean, I visioned, you know, like a spider and a scorpion warship there, right? And then those drawings eventually led to this, right? Ooh, that malt liquor is not going down well tonight, I'll be honest with you. But yeah. There you go. There's the final product. That's what Gonzalo. That's how the magic happens, right? So, you know, from that to that, right? So this is what I do. But I can draw. I just choose not to. But maybe I'll start firing up some draw streams. Maybe I'll just start going through like I did in the old days and drawing like Wolverine, Batman, Spawn, and I know people are like, yeah, why don't you draw your own characters? Eventually I'll work my way up to that. Maybe, you know what I mean, get my drawing skills back up. I do have 30 days left in this campaign, and I would like to keep putting YouTube content together. Perhaps just let me know in the comments below for this video if that's something you'd be interested in. Yeah, I apologize. I don't think this one's going to be facing the right way. Yeah, there you go. Right. Yeah. Pretty cool stuff, right? Again, I came from this. You know what I mean? So, I keep doing this all night. I hope you're entertained by this. I don't know if you find this entertaining, but a bit of a look inside the mind of a madman. So you see that one there? That's another one of my my drawings. That's my drawing abilities. Yeah, I'll fix that after. Anyway. There you go. That's the finished product. From that. So, like I said, I think I'm going to start firing up some draw streams on this channel. Let me know if you'd be interested in that. I'll just film myself drawing various characters, add them to my portfolio, work on my skills and my abilities to draw. Yeah, you know. I got 30 days left in this campaign. I'm really hoping for 52 more backers. That would be fantastic. Yeah, and then I'm going to show you some original artwork here tonight. But yeah, why don't I do that right now? So I'll take this opportunity to show you some of the original artwork that's available with this campaign. This one here, for starters, I'm not going to lie, I'm thinking about buying this myself. I might actually pull this off the campaign. So you see it. There's the original 11 by 17 Dexter version 3. I've got a place picked out in my house for this. I really want that original drawing. Very first time that was drawn. So if nobody takes those original art tiers, I might snag those for myself. I'll be honest with you. I might just snag them up. I don't know why all 8 of these are still here. Again, I'm an elusive person. People just, you know. Again, original art. That's the original Misha Atsu art. 11 by 17. That's in that tier. You know, like why are these still here? I don't know. Again, it's comic board. Look at these things. They're absolutely beautiful. Yeah, all 8 of them are still in my campaign. I'm beside myself. I don't know why. For the price that they're going for, $225 USD. You get that, both books, 2 ash cans, the trading cards, the add-ons. You know, no, just sitting there in my campaign like ripe fruit, waiting to be plucked. Waiting for someone to come along and say, hey, that would look fucking awesome on my wall. And then you would have the original artwork, the very first version. Like, look at this one. Like, oh, that's so badass. But yeah, I got to get back into drawing. I get my skills back up there. Again, original art, 11 by 17. Sitting on my campaign, ready for anyone to buy it, anyone to back it. You back it. This goes into a nice mailer, into a nice package. Basically comes to you like a VCR package. It gives you like the size of like a, not a VCR, jeez, I'm dating myself. Like a Blu-ray player or a DVD player, basically. The same size box as that. All this stuff will be packaged in. You'll get that original art. You'll get one of these original prints, right? Then you'll get both books. You get all the prototype stuff I created back in 2020. You'll get the newest version of the half issue. You know, just figured I'd throw that out there again. Again, it's in my campaign. It's not overly priced. It's relatively cheap. It's just waiting for someone to snag it. So hopefully people are interested in that. Showed you a bit of artwork there. I can take these. Sweating. But yeah. I am serious about growing my YouTube. I do understand 50% of making comics. 50% of making comics has to be the promotion, has to be the YouTube, has to be growing the audience. 50% has to be making the comic. So I'm guilty of it for this first campaign, my first book, my first time coming out with the project. I put 100% into the comic book and 0% into the marketing and the promotion of my YouTube. And that is my fault. I do accept that. But again, you back my book, you're going to get my book, right? So, yeah. So we'll exit out of this for now. Oh, this is going to bother me. My OCD is kicking in. I'm sorry. I gotta fix this because it's just, I literally, I'll lose sleep over this. No, it's got to sit like that. Okay, good. Why did it go that way? So bizarre. You saw that. Yeah, I got video footage. That is not the final position I left this in. Okay, let's see if that works. Okay, good. So, well, I still got you here. If you're still here. If you're still here watching this video, thank you very much. Thank you for your dedication. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for supporting my book. I truly am grateful and appreciative, and I promise you, you get this book, you're going to love it. You're going to love it as much as I love making this book. But, why is that open? Why is that open? Why is this open? Sorry, I'm fooling around when I shouldn't be fooling around. I should be concentrating. This is serious business here. It's serious business. Okay, okay, I got those closed. What am I looking up? What am I doing? Okay, so we went through the campaign. Everyone's clear on the campaign. 48 backers. 48 backers, 30 days to go. What I can do at this time is maybe we can have a look at the trailer. How's that sound? We'll have a look. Have a look at the main trailer for the campaign. And yeah. jeez. All right. Oh yeah. Yeah. Shout out to Justin for doing that trailer for me. Thank you so much. Oh, I had so much fun making this book. Again, 2 years worth of work. You don't have to wait 2 years for this book. You back this book. I'm hoping to get this book to you by March of this year. Again, the 48 backers I have, thank you so much. Yeah, we'll just keep going. We'll just keep going through this video. I'm a drunken mess. It's a disaster, but that's all right. We'll make it through this book. So, here's the situation. I was on a drink stream like 2 weeks ago. I had 3 cans of this malt liquor that I've got back here. I've been trying to keep it there to prove that I haven't tampered with it or messed with it, so I drank the whole thing on stream. But I think I've already blown that by taking the can off stream. Oh, well, it is what it is. I was trying to get that malt liquor taste out of my throat. But I was going somewhere with this. In any case, I had such a wild time. I think that was on 80s Made. 80s Made Consumers channel, and yeah, I had a shot of Jaeger out of one of these, and that was it. I was gone. Like I went like completely into the black, and then I think I made an ass out of myself. I guess there's another way to say that. Started having flashbacks to Afghanistan and whatnot, pulling out my bayonets and my books, just being as annoying as I could possibly be. I apologize for that, but I think they were good spirits. So I want to give a couple shout outs here. Lord Crackhead, Jeremy, D-Wag, 80s Made, Belmont Press, Dave Brink, Genuine Comics, Michael Bancroft. Who else is? So many names, man. So many names in Comicsgate have been so great to me. Allowed me to come on their channel. Wise Guys Entertainment. Death Metal Hero. Yeah, so just thank you so much for everything. But yeah, I think I'm going to make draw streams. I'm going to start doing draw streams and possibly review streams, but I'll be doing those sober. Obviously, I don't want to be doing that stuff drunk. Let me know what you think. If that's something you'd be interested in, some draw streams, review streams of some of my books that I bought. But this thing isn't going to go away. On every stream that I do, oh man, I finish the can, and then I go to bed. But I'm not going to bed tonight. Again, 30 days in. We're halfway through the campaign, halfway to go. I still got to do an update to thank all 48 of my backers. Let them know where we're at, and then I can go to bed. So, man. Yeah, let's I'll fire up another song, I guess. See if I can't get more of this drink down. Oh man. Then we'll go through I'll show you the progress on all 3 books if you're still here. Thank you so much for still being here and watching this nonsense. But yeah, we'll go through. I'll show you a layout of the color book. I'll show you a layout of the line art blood and ink book. We'll have a look at some of the lettering. The lettering is pretty much done, by the way. It's literally the only thing holding this book up from going to print is the last 25 pages of coloring to do. So it's all on Gonzalo. I blame Gonzalo. But
duck, and I'm about to pull a plug on your drain.
I'll be honest, I don't know why I'm doing this to myself, why I'm drinking this malt liquor. Oh, it's so brutal. Whew. And I'm just celebrating. Hope you're celebrating with me. Yeah, halfway through the campaign. I mean, it's crazy. I didn't imagine 2 years ago. I gotta take this hat off again. I'm dying. So if you don't know the whole backstory on why it is I made this book, SOLTAC. So going back to 2005, well, even going back before that. So if you didn't know, I spent 26 years in the military. 2 tours in Afghanistan, 1 tour in Bosnia. But going back to 2005, George Lucas said that there would be no more Star Wars movies after Return of the Revenge of the Sith. That was 2005. So that's when I first came up with the idea for SOLTAC. I dreamed up the premise. I dreamed up the concept. And then I spent 16 years living this story like a movie in my head. It was sort of the place I went to escape, reality, so to speak, forming this movie in my head. So just give me a second. I gotta get something to eat. That malt liquor. Whew. So in any case, I had 16 years to dream up this book. In 2018, I researched how to draw comics the Marvel way. Hold on. Instead of eating chips on stream, let me get some of those books for you. Yeah, so again, like I said, keeping that in a stream, whatever, it's out the window, it is what it is. So I did my required reading 2018, 2019. Read Stephen King's On Writing. I can sum this book up for you really easily. Stephen King, see how thick that book is? How many pages we got? 300 pages. What do you get out of this book? Read a lot, write a lot. Literally, that's all it says. Read a lot, write a lot. Thanks, Stephen King. So that's what I got out of that. Making Comics by Scott McCloud. I had to read that. Again, teaches you everything you need to know about sequential pages, the reasons for doing things, notes, perspectives, angles, dialogue. This is a great book. Highly recommended. And of course, the be-all, end-all. How to Draw Comics the Marvel Way. More for the artist, but again, that was great reading. By Stanley and John Buscema. I know people are like, don't you dare put that book down. Teaches you how to draw, teaches you how to draw action. Stuff like this, right? Where is it? Basic character outline, like the skeleton, putting a bit of the meat in, and then finally putting the costume on top of that, right? And again, this is how I draw. I gotta do draw streams. I gotta start taking this channel seriously. But yeah, like these books are really simple reads. Like you can read each one of these books in less, 2 weeks. There's no reason why every artist wouldn't take the time. Here's a great book as well. People aren't familiar with. Writing and Illustrating Graphic Novel. This one does both. By Mike Chin. And again, I loved this as well. Just great book. So this is all the required reading that I did do 2018, 2019 before I decided to take on making a comic book. So don't think I just, I'm just going to make a comic book. Just started. Sorry to eat chips on stream. That malt liquor's killing me. So anyway. Lastly, what I've got prepared for you today is I figured I'd show you some of where we're at for the lettering. So again, like I said, the coloring has to catch up. You have to catch up 25 more pages in the back of the book, but however, that gives us time to finish the line art version. You can see some examples of it here. Now, for example, this won't be yellow in the final book. That'll be grayscale or white or anything but. Because part of my agreement with the printer is that only 70% of the pages are just going to be black and white with just a very minimal red, again, for the blood and ink. But I thought you'd appreciate that. Again, I don't want to spoil the whole book. But yeah, you get the idea. So yeah. Hilarious. So yeah, 48 backers, 30 days, halfway. And I'm just so thankful to everyone that's supported me so far. Thank you for everyone that's had me on their YouTube channels. I do understand the concept of being an e-bagger with the tin cup, not having your own channel for promotion. That's not the way to do it. I have 137, I believe, 137 people subscribe to my channel who watch these videos. Thank you so much. Yeah, halfway. 30 more days. I'm hoping to have, I'll be pretty close to having pretty much everything I can do with the book done in the next 30 days, and it's just waiting for Gonzalo to turn in the colors. It is what it is. I'm going to have to wait 30 days for him to finish the colors, but that'll give me sufficient time to buy, like I've got 100 mailers here, bubble wrap, make my own little tape, Mad Ruth tape to wrap my packages in. Most of my stuff's going to be mailed out to you, Canada Post via USPS with tracking numbers. I'm just going to go that way. So if you're wondering why the shipping is so expensive, it's so you don't get stuck with any nonsense on the other end, on the receiving end. I make sure that package is tracked. I make sure that package is completely paid for, arrives on your door with no additional charges, and then vice versa. Should that package end up damaged, should that package end up lost, we can see the tracking number. It's not a big deal. I'll just package up another one and send it to you. All that insurance is also built into this. So if you back this book, you will get this book. I don't know how many times I got to say it. It's fully funded. The book is fully finished. I have 25 more pages to color. It's going to be printed before the end of the year. It's going to fulfill early on. It's going to fulfill while there's still snow on the ground. I'll be fulfilling this thing, just to give you another promise there. So yeah, I don't get it. I don't know why this book isn't just, it's just the best kept secret, I guess. It is what it is. Oh man, I really don't want to drink the rest of this. Things I do for entertainment, eh? But yeah, feel free to, I'm going to put that down. I'm in no rush to drink that. If you want to leave any comments, you can find me on Facebook under Craig White. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's just dox myself a little bit here because, I'm basically buying time right now so that I don't have to drink that malt liquor. Yeah, and I got no secrets. I'm not worried. People are like, no, man, it's all good. So yeah, here's my Facebook, Craig White on Facebook, 2.5 thousand friends. It's great. Yeah, we're gonna close that. Yeah, and I just keep spamming my channel with updates on my book. Awesome stuff. As well, if you're looking for me on social media, you can find me under Mad Ruth SOLTAC on Twitter. Ooh, I need a nap. Here's my PG Twitter page, Mad Ruth Comics. So it's I don't troll on this channel. I don't engage in tomfoolery. This is just strictly promotion, this channel. And ironically, this channel's got 1,717 followers, and the one where I talk smack, I troll the people that need to be trolled. It's only got 1,400 followers, so it doesn't pay to be a loudmouth. It really does. But in any case, I thought I would share that with you. I thought that'd be pretty funny. Again, you go to my IndieGoGo, 48 backers. Again, this is the best deal there is. Like $45 US. Think about that. $45. You get the 92-page interior color version of SOLTAC. You get the 92-page line art version of SOLTAC. You get the 32-page ashcan version of SOLTAC. You get it shipped to you. You get it guaranteed. If it gets lost, if it gets damaged, I'll package up another one and I'll send that one as well. So like you pay this, you're going to get the book by March next year. Like, I don't know what else I gotta say to, you know what I mean? Look how thick that book is. In case, I've been dodging the bullet. I just don't want to drink. But I am celebrating at the same time. I'm so grateful for everyone who's supported me. I'm so grateful for everyone who's had me on their channel. I'm so grateful for everyone who's helped promote me. Thank you. On this YouTube channel, I am serious. I think I'm going to start doing some draw streams, just getting myself back into drawing again. Again, something I haven't done in 20, 30 years. But I think it's time for me to start drawing again. I design a lot of my tattoos as well. So, yeah, and then I'll also get into reviews. I've got a short box full of Comicsgate books that I haven't bothered to review, but why not actually take the time to read the books, do reviews on the books, and maybe that'd be some good content for this YouTube channel, help it grow. I will get StreamYard. The problem with getting a StreamYard is I'm subscribed to a bunch of YouTube channels. I think if I just unsubscribe to those channels, because let's be honest, those people probably don't really care about me anyway, that would be enough money on its own to cover the cost of StreamYard, which is like $20 a month. And then I could open up StreamYard on this channel. I keep trying to talk Gonzalo into coming on. Gonzalo really doesn't want to come on YouTube, but I'm probably going to make that like, I'm going to build that into contract for SOLTAC 2. If he wants to do the line art for SOLTAC 2, he's going to have to come on YouTube with me and at least do an hour a week show. So Gonzalo, if you're listening to me, if you want to do the second book, yeah, you got to help me stream. I mean, we got to do it together. It can't just be me. Because people love you, man. People love your art. But that's the plan. But yeah, if you're still here, you're still watching, damn, you must be bored. But all serious, I think I've demonstrated my weakness to drinking the rest of that malt liquor and dodge that bullet as long as I can. There's no avoiding it. I'm going to have to drink the rest of this. So yeah, I think I'll wrap up here. Drink the rest of this thing, throw up another song, call it a night. There's my 30-day party. Thank you so much for following me on YouTube. Thank you for being here. If you haven't backed SOLTAC, I can't tell you enough. This book is going to be amazing. This book is incredible. You're going to love this book. Everyone who gets this book is just going to wonder why this book didn't do better than it did. Again, new creator, new book. It's a matter of trust. You back this book, you'll get this book. I can just keep saying that like a broken record all day long. But without further ado, oh man, I really do not want to drink. I really do not want to drink that malt liquor. All right, hold on. Yeah, here you go. Here you go. How can I find something else to avoid having to drink the malt liquor tonight? What what else can I do? Here you go. I'll give you a full view of this so that yeah, so here's a 6-page preview of my book, okay? So knowing every page is going to look like this, right? So like beep beep beep, Ashiko Corporation Research Vessel, Quasar Reactor Project, beep beep, 6 o'clock the alarm goes off. Sigh, here we go. Crack, right? Her hand cuts through that digital alarm while she wakes up, right? Misha Atsu, a former lead engineer for the NLS project, initiates preparations to observe the latest round of quasar reactor trials. Via, commence morning routine. Meal selection initiated. Routine synchronized, right? You know, scantily clad, all that good stuff. Daishido, depart for the Acheron research facility when ready. I want eyes on the ISB Icarus no later than 0900 hours. And they're at Kerberos, Pluto. 3 hours until launch. There you go. There's first page. Away we go, right? Hi-oh, right? Of all the labs at all the possible trajectory vectors, those brain-counting bureaucrats had to choose this facility for the latest round of reactor trials. Gordon Hurley III, chief engineer at the Akron Research Facility, in charge of telemetry data for the quasar reactor trials. Hopefully this configuration will fail right out the gate. The sooner this trial ends, the sooner I can resume my own project. T-minus 60 minutes to launch for ISV Icarus. Always an underachiever, the isolated Akron Research Facility offered him the perfect opportunity to lay low until retirement. Section ICs, this is Commander. Report your status. Telemetry ready. Systems ready. Reactor online. Systems sensors offline. Recalculating. Engineering nominal. And then he just gives old... Damn it, sensor control. I told you to check those relay buoys hours ago. We're at T-minus 40 minutes from launch. What's the holdup? Right? And then the old nervous sensor relay IC there. Commander, buoys 74 through 80 are unresponsive. I dispatched a team 4 hours ago, and they haven't reported back. I suggest delaying the launch until we get those buoys operational. And then you get the pissed off commander there. Captain, I'm not going to delay the launch for a handful of data sensors. Disable the offline buoys and recalibrate that blasted relay. Tell your team to get back here now. All right? I can do this all day. But anyway, I'm not going to do this all day. Here you go. Here's your preview. There is your preview of the book, right? Preview. There's your line art preview. And I mean, man, if you weren't watching that, look how much line art's done. Look how much line art is done. Whoop! We're pretty much done. We're pretty much done all the lettering. We're pretty much done all the colors. The book is almost finished. Like, random image. Random image select. Hold on. Yeah, let's pick this one. Just for shits and giggles. I really don't want to drink the last of that. Boop, 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 boop. Grrr, click. Or perhaps 2 to your head and another 2 to the chest might make you remember. I have no time for games, Thaddeus. Tell me where she is. The loss of her docking fees is going to hurt my profit margins, but seeing as it's you, I'll tell you what you want to know. Her ship is here. She's at Enchilada Station. Her shuttle is tucked away at Hangar 32 in the upper red zone. I trust you still know your way around. And I trust you'll keep this conversation of ours to yourself. I'd hate to have all that valuable inventory seized as proceeds of piracy. And I'm not sure you'd last very long in a detention facility. Oh, and one last thing, Thaddeus. SOLTAC thanks you for your cooperation. There you go. Yeah. Again, probably not the best day to be reading. But, I mean, you get the idea. The book is done. The book is done. Yeah, I'm not going to go through color previews. What else do I got? Line art previews, maybe? Yeah, I can go through some line art with you. Yeah, here we go. So, man, I'm glad you're still here. I'm glad you're watching this nonsense. Let's see where we're at with the camera. Ooh. All right, so there's the cover. There's the cover to Blood and Ink. You have a better idea there. Like when I say it's blood and ink, this thing is gory. This thing is bloody. That's the way I want it. Line art, ink, and blood. You know what I'm saying? Inside press dress, it's mostly going to be credits, my Mad Ruth logo, the creative team, all that good stuff, right? Here's your line art version of the book, right? There's your preview, minus the lettering, right? And there you go. There's some blood, for example, right? Whack, right? Bah, 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 bah. Right, a bit of blood from that punch. So wherever there's blood needed, there's blood in the line art version of the book. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. Like, I don't know what else I can show tonight to convince people. You back this book, you'll get this book, 92 interior pages. That's basically 4 floppies and a perfect bound trade paperback. Back it now, 30 days remaining. You back this book, you'll get this book by March, and you're going to love it. Like I said, I put a lot of work, a lot of passion. My production team has put a lot of love and a lot of passion into this book. I can't keep this hat on. It's killing me. But yeah, that's it. That's everything I can possibly come up with for this stream. I hope you're having a good night. All right, let's get that last bit of malt liquor done. Call it a quits. All right, so you're still here. You're still watching. Thank you so much. Thank you for backing SOLTAC. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for supporting my YouTube channel. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Facebook. Follow me on Twitter. Back SOLTAC. Yeah, and let's just keep growing this IP. Let's keep growing this brand. I plan on StreamYarding. I will start doing draw streams soon. I will start doing review streams soon, and I will start making promotion and growing my channel a priority. I realize that now. I've got to do that. Anyway, away she goes. Away she goes, boys. Away she goes.